Smells like skunk. What in the hell is going?
Oh, Eric! You're in the house.
What are you doing in my office? Did you think I wouldn't recognize
What?
that you brought Alex Kane back? You go into business for yourself? I fired him for a reason. I was trying to make a statement.
Bro, Kane is good for business, dude. Controversy creates cash.
Out.
What?
Out the door. Just go.
We have never had a honey trap match in pro wrestling anywhere before. One man will be utterly humiliated in front of the world.
London able to fight back over the top. Beautiful counter by London.
Shoulders are down. Shoulders are down. Oh, London just pinned BRG.
Oh, he got him. Oh, into the honey.
Move over, Atlanta Hawks, because Big Bird's come to town. Lawlor and Dijak, one-on-one, are hooking it up. But keep in mind when St. Laurent fired Lawlor. St. Laurent kicked him to the curb, ditched him, dumped him. And Dijak's being restrained. Dijak's being restrained. And Lawlor's got the arm.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that arm snapped.
What the hell? Wait a minute. And that's Tara Zap. Yes, and she's attacking Delmi XO. And the women's featherweight champion is being brutalized by Tara Zap. Kenta, as he's done. But now Kevin Knight in a bad spot. Go to sleep, my God.
I want MLW World Heavyweight Championship.
Matt Riddle is responsible for this matchup. He accepted the terms. He's the one that included Alex Kane when Eric Bischoff didn't want to see it happen. Riddle worked 7 years to attain it. Will he lose it on his first offense? With a release suplex and Riddle on the knee. Kane's down. Kane can be knocked down. Riddle pinned him.
I need to see Matt Riddle back in the ring defending that World Heavyweight Championship, but I want to do it a little differently. Not against two guys, that's so passe. I'm thinking 39 other guys. For the first time ever, the MLW Heavyweight Championship will be defended Battle Riot. Bro.
40 men contest for Riddle's world title. We are sold out at historic center stage, Atlanta, Georgia. My name is Joe Dabrowski. Christian Cole is by my side, and the story on everybody's mind is Matt Riddle is a marked man. We're a month away from Battle Riot in Los Angeles, where Eric Bischoff has ruled Matt Riddle must defend the world title against 39 other challengers in the Battle Riot match itself. But Christian, Matt Riddle may not even make it in one piece to Battle Royale, because tonight in tag team action, the Filthy Bros have to deal with Contra Unit, and Mads Kruger is looking to send a painful message.
Yeah, Los Angeles is going to be insane. It's my hometown. We are selling out fast at Commerce Casino, but the most compelling thing to me tonight, Joe, is the fact that Mads Kruger has that contract to potentially soften Matt Riddle up and take his world championship. Will that happen tonight? We're going to find out.
So many questions, so many fights as we count down to Battle Riot in Los Angeles, and we take you to the ring to start action right now.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 145 pounds, he is 1 in a trillion, Ariel Dominguez.
Certainly an inspirational figure in the major league to kick us off. I'm just glad to see Ariel Dominguez walking upright. The last time we saw him, it looked like Christian Bobby Fish could have broken the ankle of Ariel Dominguez, but a man that's called 1 in a trillion has gotten back on his feet, back in the fight.
Lawlor, Riddle, just gonna get right down to it. This is not about individual accolades, no. This is about bringing CONTRA unit back to where we belong. So after tonight, when we're done smashing through you in that ring and you wake up, I want you to ask each other, how well can you trust one another when that championship is in the middle? Because CONTRA unit, we have the unity. We have the numbers. But we have this.
What I have is the key to the castle. And very soon, I will open that door and take my place upon the throne of MLW. Hail, CONTRA.
And his opponent, originally from Osaka, Japan, now residing in Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 238 pounds. He is the co-holder of the MLW World Tag Team Championship, Shigeo Okumura.
Well, the momentum streak of Okumura is nearly second to none here in the Major League. You talk about that second reign as a World Tag Team Champion, his recent victories over the likes of AKIRA, Dark Panther, not to mention internationally, where Okumura and Kozimax have been in Japan defending the MLW World Tag Team Championship as part of the Fantastica Mania Tour. And certainly, Kojima needed a big rebound after losing that MLW World Championship. With Okumura by his side, he has still reigned proudly as a tag team champion. Ariel Dominguez, amateur wrestling standout, at one point ranked #1 in the country. Tried to come in low in Okumura, but those veteran instincts of the 20-plus year pro Okumura very rarely let him down.
Yeah, Dominguez is jacked, he's shredded, he looks great. He's got a lot of aspirations to become one of the premier athletes in the company, but right now he's going up against a tag team champion and a legend in Japan in Okumura.
Yeah, Dominguez, you saw in his entrance, he wears a ring on his hand that he kisses and acknowledges. That's the Osceola Wrestling Cowboys State Championship ring that he won amateur wrestling. And check that out, a lateral drop by Dominguez. Notice that wasn't a power throw, Christian. Ariel got underneath Okumura and leveraged him over. That's one of Dominguez's advantages, okay? He can get low, he can get underneath his opponents, and he can use their weight to his advantage.
Yeah, but this is an issue here. I wouldn't go strike for one of the best strikers from Japan in Okumura, and now Dominguez just runs into a brick wall.
Yeah, could be youthful exuberance on the part of Ariel Dominguez. You know, we're coming up on Battle Riot season. Battle Riot 7 Los Angeles coming up in the month of April. Dominguez has one of the shortest times in Battle Riot history. You gotta wonder if he will be part of that field of 40, if he will wind up with another shot to shock the world as he catches Okumura off guard. The heat-seeking missile on the outside.
This is what you love to see from Dominguez, the passion, the ability to fly through the ropes there, and the willingness to put his body on the line to try and take down one half of the tag team champs.
Dominguez is so passionate. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He has such a love for this sport. But Dominguez has to keep a level head. It's not time to slap hands and
This is not
celebrate.
level-headed here, Joe. He's going high risk. He's up top. Is Dominguez flying? Able to take down the bigger Okumura.
Oh, but Okumura back to his feet. I don't know if Dominguez had enough body weight to do the damage he wanted. And the veteran takes over, but Dominguez, abusive yet elusive, stays.
Oh, he's caught, Joe. He got caught. Oh, nasty DDT.
One too many moves, and Dominguez goes limp. Okumura looks to finish this.
Wasting a little time. Let's see if he can get all three of them. No.
And that could have put away a lesser opponent, but Dominguez, credit to his fight he has inside of him. Dominguez told me earlier today, this is the biggest challenge of his wrestling career. Someone with the resume, the world renowned of Okumura. And there you see Dominguez.
Oh, that's in deep, Joe. That's in deep. Right arm, right under the carotid artery, able to drop Okumura now looking for a leg here. Pin, is it? No!
Oh, that was a banana split pinning combination by Ariel Dominguez, who just comes out of nowhere. You can't ever count this kid out. You can't assume that he's done for. Oh, but maybe now you can. The cozy cutter.
Cozy cutter from the elevated position. Dominguez looking worse for wear. Okumura not finished. He knows he has to do more damage to put down the young man. Dominguez is caught nasty.
Inverted DDT, and Okumura puts away young Ariel.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Okumura!
Statement made with this victory by Okumura, not just for himself, but for his World Tag Team Championship partner, Satoshi Kojima, as well. Battle Riot 7 could be history-making for both of them. Will the Super Cozy Cutter work then as well? Earlier today, our cameras were on hand for a Rogue Horseman strategy session.
The one thing everybody has to understand, this is Atlanta. This is the Andersons' hometown. And tonight, Brock, it ends. We end Bomaye.
Yeah,
You're right. You're
listen,
100%.
I'm in 100% agreement, but my question is, have you heard from Brett?
No, I thought you
Well, I messaged him this morning. I heard nothing back.
Brock?
I ain't seen him in a minute now. I think
We've been here a while. He's not been.
Boys!
There he is. Oh,
Tonight, we bring it all home. You understand me? You guys, the Andersons, this is your town. Atlanta is home to the Andersons, and you're gonna make Bomaye bleed tonight. And Bobby, you're gonna take home that national openweight title, all right? Because we are the Rogue Horsemen, and no matter what, we always walk away with sweet victory.
You okay, man?
BRG still none too happy about how his super fight went, but another man in a bad mood, likely Eric Bischoff, Super Fight's executive producer. While Eric was distracted by what he considered insubordination, Cesar Duran made his way into Bischoff's office and made off with those classified documents Eric's been holding on to. The entire house of Duran is en la casa tonight. We'll be looking for updates on what could be a major power play. Plus, also a super fight, Tara Zepp made her presence known in violent fashion. However, Delmi is here, and the God Queen intends to defend her throne. Exo and Zepp for the women's featherweight title tonight. But first, the Rogue Horsemen have benefited the most from the Bomaye Fight Club's clashes with management. But Alex Kane and Mr. Thomas have only begun to fight. They battle Brock and C.W. Anderson in a first blood match next.
On April 5th, the MLW World Heavyweight Champion Matt Riddle faces a colossal challenge. For the first time ever at Battle Riot 7, Matt Riddle puts his World Championship on the line against not one but 39 formidable foes.
He's teetering! Don't do this! This is absolute chaos.
Legends, mystery combatants, surprises, all fighting for one singular goal, his title. Can Matt Riddle survive his greatest challenge, or will a new champion be crowned? 40 ferocious fighters, one match. MLW Wrestling presents Battle Riot 7, live from Los Angeles, Saturday, April 5th on YouTube.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 45-minute time limit and is a first blood match. Introducing first from the state of North Carolina at a total combined weight of 444 pounds, Brock and the enforcer CW, the Andersons.
As if it's not dangerous enough to see.
Whoa, wait a minute!
Brock and C.W. Anderson, brandishing ball bats, and Thomas and Kane. The Bomaye Fight Club knew they had to get a jump start because they're fighting for their careers.
Bomaye Fight Club out of nowhere doesn't wait for their entrance and attacks. The Andersons from behind. We got to fight here, Joe.
And we got stereo spine busters, an Anderson specialty for generations, but there's no pinfalls here. Christian, this is a first blood match. The only way to win is to lacerate your opponent and have this matchup be stopped.
I cannot believe what we just witnessed. We knew we'd see something violent, but to be so spontaneous and an attack from Bomaye from behind, searching for blood.
Yeah,
and it's the first athlete to bleed. His team will lose. We're not looking for both partners to bleed, but we are looking for somebody to bleed heavily, because this is physical. It is violent. The Bomaye movement has been completely derailed for many months. And you can say it's because of Eric Bischoff. You can say it's because of a number of people, but nobody's gloated louder and prouder about it than the Rogue Horsemen and the Andersons as Brock has set down the total.
Of course, a couple months ago, Bischoff firing Alex Kane, but since then, Kane able to finagle his way back into the company. But it just seemed ever since that moment with Eric Bischoff that Bomaye has been lit with a fire underneath them.
Well, Bomaye has felt the persecution of the corporate hierarchy, trying to silence one of the loudest, most important voices in Major League Wrestling. And with the trials and tribulations of Bomaye, that's allowed Christian, oh look out, Thomas and Brock from the other side. But Christian, that's allowed the Rogue Horsemen to take the Bomaye spot as perhaps the most influential faction in Major League Wrestling.
You can see the fans enjoying as Mr. Thomas, completely psychotic. He's up on top.
This man's 6 foot.
What is he doing? Unbelievable! Mr. Thomas, month in, month out, all across the United States, is putting his body on the line for Bomaye.
You never have to question how much this means to Mr. Thomas. Dijak sits at ringside, getting her shots on CW. There is no disqualification.
This rivalry going back several months as the Andersons and Bomaye have not been able to see eye to eye. Bomaye looking to get the comeuppance tonight from Hotlanta.
This is absolutely an electric atmosphere. You talked about Alex Kane back in Major League Wrestling. A lot of that went to Matt Riddle, who recognized that Kane deserved a return matchup. Riddle went into business for himself, according to Eric Bischoff. Bischoff wasn't pleased about that, and you gotta believe there may be more ramifications to come. We know Battle Riot is certainly one of them, but right now, it's about who can survive and who will bleed. As Kane, the suplex assassin, with a belly-to-belly.
A fundamental belly-to-belly from Kane, and now looks to follow up with another attack. Splashes down. No pinfalls, of course, so Kane gets back up. They're gonna have to see blood to determine a winner.
Oh, Brock Anderson playing spoiler. Kane knows the feeling now of having everything, having the world, and watching be forcibly stripped from your fingers. Kane fights with a renewed purpose, and it's Thomas stepping up here tonight, stepping up in the gravity gamble.
Oh boy, did he ever step up in that match.
Risking everything. Oh, as the chief fight strategist, but not much strategy to counter the low blow, and the Anderson DDT. Brock perfected it, learned it from his father, Double A, and he's put many away with it.
Apple doesn't fall far from the tree as Brock Anderson going for another DDT, but Kane holds on.
Yeah, notice Kane leveraged Brock closer to the ropes, so Kane had a safeguard to hold on to. A deep crotch and a throw by Alex Kane.
Yeah, Kane makes it look so effortless. Oh man, eats a kick from CW.
And keep in mind, the Rogue Horsemen work best when there's fewer rules. Remember the assaults in the locker room area on Kevin Knight. Remember the assault on Kevin Knight before the gravity gamble, trying to knock him out, trying to give BRG an easier path to what he hoped to be, a title shot.
CW looking to do major damage here. They got their feet on that middle rope, trying to get as much height as possible, but Kane, ever the fighter, looks to fight back and counter.
Anderson still undefeated here in tag team action of the Major League. Alex Kane looking to change that as CW counters. Missed with that wild left. CW's a southpaw, and you got to keep an eye out for that. He's one of the heaviest hands in the sport.
This fight back and forth so far, just nasty. Throws that chair right into the head of CW. Looks like he's out on his feet.
Yeah, but it did not lacerate him. It did not cause a cut. And there, look at this turnbuckle has been removed.
Yeah, turnbuckle's exposed. That'd be easy to gash your forehead there with multiple strikes from the turnbuckle. My God, his suplexes are perfect.
Overhead throw after hitting that steel bolt time and again. This has been a wild atmosphere since literally the jump. But we're still fighting four athletes who are tough as nails. And CW CW looks like he's been lacerated.
I'm not quite sure. We're gonna have to get a better shot. Look at that, there's some blood there.
This matchup is over. CW Anderson has been cut, and Bomaye, the blood of the Rogue Horsemen, literally on their hands.
Here are your winners, Mr. Thomas, the Suplex Assassin, Alex Kane, the Bomaye Fight Club!
I'd suggest any rumors of Bomaye's demise greatly exaggerated. Our replay shows you the brutality, the physicality of this matchup, even Faye Jackson getting involved, and the blood of the Andersons proudly swore the fists of Bomaye in Alex Kane's hometown.
Boy, is Atlanta responding. This is Bomaye territory in Atlanta.
Bomaye has a reason to celebrate now, but their loudest critic is in the building tonight. Eric Bischoff. What or whom is on his mind? We'll find out tonight. Plus, Delmi Exo's first challenger to her latest reign as featherweight champion is unhinged and unpredictable. Tara Zepp battles the God Queen next. And your main event later tonight, MLW World Champion Matt Riddle and his sparring partner Filthy Tom Lawlor face the threat of CONTRA, Babs Cruel Kruger and AKIRA Kwan. Will Kruger's guaranteed title shot play a factor? Eric Bischoff's reputation for abuse of power was quite evident last month at MLW Super Fight. From kicking Alex Kane out of the building, leading him to dress and warm up for his title match in the parking lot, to forcing Matt Riddle to defend the MLW World title against 39 challengers at once next month in Battle Riot, Eric ruled with an iron fist. But the big blemish on Eric's night was Cesar Duran's retrieval of the classified MLW documents Eric came into possession of back in December. Not only that, we understand Cesar has met with MLW earlier today about this matter. What does it mean? Well, both Eric Bischoff and the House of Duran are here tonight, so it won't take long to find out. But now, we head back to the ring for your women's featherweight title match.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the MLW Women's World Featherweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from parts unknown, the vile villain, Tara Zepp.
Extra precautions being taken by Atlas Security when it comes to getting Tara Zepp to the ring. Here's why. It was at Super Fight 6, an unhinged, unprovoked attack as Tara Zepp accepted Delmi Exo's open challenge. There'll be no one to hold her back in this featherweight title fight tonight.
Tara Zepp is vile, sadistic, certainly a sight to see.
But you could see that Atlas Security had her shackled and handcuffed all day long because she can't be trusted amongst the general population, in the crowd, in the locker room, outside, anywhere.
Yeah, there's a certain mood change in the building as Tara entered, being accompanied by Atlas Security, trying to corral Tara Zepp.
Yeah, absolutely unstable, but it could be the formula needed. Can you imagine the Women's Featherweight Championship in the clutches of Tara Zepp?
And her opponent,
I cannot.
from East Hampton, Massachusetts, she is the current reigning and defending MLW Women's World Featherweight Champion, the God Queen, Delmi Exo.
You can see the adulation and respect. It was a long journey for Delmi Exo, but she finally feels complete again. After a 15-month journey, Delmi has regained her confidence, regained her identity, regained her championship, and regained her throne atop the featherweight division. But Christian, when she put out that open challenge to any featherweight a number of weeks ago, do you think even Delmi could have expected who would be first to stand up and accept?
No, I know nothing intimidates Delmi XO. I mean, 2024, the story of Delmi XO was the evolution of her ability to face her fear and conquer it over and over through injury and regain her championship in 2025. So I know the vile one, Tara Zepp, is a scary individual to stand across the ring from. For my money, I bet you Delmi is well-versed and well-studied on her opponent tonight.
This will be a test in terms of the confidence, the fearlessness of Delmi XO, who certainly made it clear it doesn't matter if you're coming from the darkest corners of the world. Delmi was ready to fight you. And, well, it was very unceremonious trying to conduct an interview. And, didn't even touch Delmi XO and was immediately able to shut her down. Just that piercing scream.
Tara attacking from behind, big right hands now to the back of the head, and this is what the vile one wants to do. She wants to isolate Delmi and attack with the double knees.
Christian, I think Delmi heard that scream and automatically had flashbacks, or I don't know, to super fight, to being assaulted, and I think, that entire visual played through her head again and completely threw her off her game and her strategy. It's very easy for Tara Zepp to get inside one's head. Some say she's just misunderstood. Some say she's the byproduct of the world around her, casting her aside, belittling her, and all of a sudden rises this just dark entity hell-bent on making others feel the pain she's felt throughout life. Fisherman suplex gets two.
The eyes of Tara Zepp currently has women's featherweight world champion in a bad spot as Tara now looks to attack with ground and pound. Fists dropping bombs now on the champion Delmi XO.
Delmi just trying to cover up, doing whatever she can to stay safe. How do you strategize and prepare for somebody who's so impulsive? And let's be honest, I'm not sure Tara Zepp knows what Tara Zepp's gonna do from 1 minute to the other.
Nasty knee that just dropped Delmi XO. Tara now attacking from the back, and Joe, she's got her neck.
Delmi crumples to the canvas, and now this rear naked choke cinched in. And this could be symbolically the demise of the featherweight title reign of Delmi XO if Tara has her way.
Atlanta calling it just like they see it, as this psychopath is now attacking meticulously our champion and breaking her down.
Tara is preying on Delmi XO. Missed the corner charge!
Yeah, no one home. And now Delmi fired up to attack.
Urgency in the body language of Delmi XO as she grabs, looking for a cross-legged Northern Lights bomb perhaps, and again that scream. But Delmi XO doesn't let it intimidate her this time. She fights on through the fear. Delmi has Zepp, drops her to the back of her head. Will this be all? Clasp the hands for two. Delmi stays on her adversary, looking Delmi driver. It took a couple of these to put away Janai Kai at Kings of Coliseum and win that featherweight title for an unprecedented second time. But Zepp is still on her feet.
And she's asking for more is the vile one. Zepp, now it's gonna get her some. Delmi with the Delmi driver.
Ye shall receive Delmi XO with a victory.
Here's your winner and still MLW Women's World Featherweight Champion, the God Queen, Delmi XO.
It certainly wasn't easy. Delmi had to earn every bit of that victory, but showing you why she is the God Queen of the featherweights here in Major League Wrestling. You see the replay. Delmi XO with that high-impact offense that ends with the Delmi driver and puts the vile villain to sleep. Congratulations, Delmi. And we still have so much more still to come tonight. Intimidation Games continues. Fans of MLW's premium live events are used to Lucha Libre excellence, and it was no different when MLW middleweight champion Místico teamed with Máscara Dorada to face Esfinge and Templario at Super Fight. But what fans had never seen before is Místico suffering a pinfall loss in MLW. Templario did it his very first time in a major league ring. He's standing by with these words.
Místico, te tengo que perseguir porque nunca me has dado de frente la cara para un campeonato. Y ahora estoy enterado de que en esta empresa, MLW, eres el campeón. ¿Y qué crees? Que el guerrero no templario quiere el oro y quiere tu cabeza. Porque yo soy el verdadero guerrero y represento a todo Tlaxcala. Recuerda algo, Místico, nos vemos en Los Ángeles por tu campeonato. Yo quiero la gloria y soy el nuevo ícono. Y para hacerlo necesito terminar con el ídolo que eres tú. Recuerda algo, mi marca es un león, mi destino, ser campeón.
MLW World Heavyweight Champion Matt Riddle is in the Battle Riot. That's right, Matt Riddle must defend his title in the most unpredictable match ever. Who's heading to LA to riot? Atlantis Jr., BRG, Brock Anderson, Donovan Dijak, Hechicero, Barbaro Cavernario, Okumura, Paul London, Paul Walter Hauser, and Satoshi Kojima. And this is just the beginning. More names will be added in the days ahead. Saturday night, April 5th, only on YouTube and for free. This is Battle Riot 7.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it is a four-way for the MLW National Openweight Championship. Introducing our first challenger, accompanied to the ring by Brett Ryan Gosselin, representing the Rogue Horsemen, hailing from Ormond Beach, Florida, weighing in at 186 pounds. He has the most educated feet in professional wrestling, the Professor Bobby Bish.
Surprised to see BRG show his face tonight, and the reason why was at Super Fight 6, first ever in pro wrestling history, honey trap match. Paul London gets some long-awaited retribution over BRG with a victory, and then Brett's past sins come back to haunt him all at once. Brett is humiliated when he's dropped into that honey, not just by London, but the Cobra Kai grade kick from Paul Walter Hauser. Tonight, the first time BRG's seen Hauser since the humiliation and the ensuing tantrum.
Our next challenger hails from Saginaw, Michigan, weighing in at 251 pounds, Paul Walter Hauser!
Paul Walter Hauser, not just an Emmy and Golden Globe award-winning actor, but also becoming an accomplished professional wrestler, a protege of Paul London, who is not here this evening. He's touring internationally, but we'll see what Paul Walter Hauser is capable of doing all his own in this four-way matchup, as we are being joined now by BRG. And I guess after your super fight, Mr. Gosselin, brings whole new meaning to sweet victory.
So hilarious, Joe.
Gardens, New York, weighing in at 202 pounds. He is the Big Japan Pro Wrestling King of the Deathmatch, the Psycho Samurai, AKIRA!
Well, AKIRA always willing to step up and take on the next fight, win, lose, or draw. He was not successful in the gravity gamble, but whether it's here, whether it's all over Big Japan Pro Wrestling, AKIRA is a force to be reckoned with, and it certainly looks like the Rogue Horsemen are very much that as well. How you feel, Mr. Gosselin?
I am just doing fantastic there.
Okay. Are you going to take your glasses off and talk to us?
No.
And their opponent
I'll
from
speak when I like.
Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending MLW National Openweight Champion. Welcome to the era of thrash with Matthew Justin.
One-man militia works best with his back against the wall. It's how the era of thrash started. You can see here when he became the National Openweight Champion. But are the odds too great for even Matthew Justice in a matchup like this, where he doesn't need to be pinned to lose his title?
Mr. Gosselin, you certainly have experience battling the likes of AKIRA, Matthew Justice in the gravity gamble. You know firsthand what a lawless environment will do to help them and play to their style. What kind of strategy sessions have you had with Bobby Fish leading into this matchup to bring the Openweight title to the Rogue Horsemen?
Bobby Fish is a world-traveled athlete. He has won championships across the globe. Bobby Fish damn well knows that when it comes to the Rogue Horsemen, 2025 is the year that we become a championship franchise.
Well, certainly one potential spoiler in this particular matchup is Paul Walter Hauser, who has gotten under the skin of all the Rogue Horsemen, and it seems like you guys resent him even just being here.
This is ridiculous. Well, I thought this was a fatal four-way match. Why is this? What the hell is happening right now?
Well, to be fair, you and your friends have made a lot of enemies the past few months.
I don't care. These people should be fighting fairly.
Fighting fairly. Do you watch back anything you do out here? Every time you're with us, it turns into something unfair.
Excuse me, did you just ask if I watch back my own stuff? Of course, I love staring at myself.
Well, someone has to. Hauser with a little bionic elbow, if you will, and it's 3-on-1 on Bobby Fish, and it sounds like you guys weren't prepared for this.
No, I was expecting a four-way match, not a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Oh, and the Rogue Horsemen would never use the numbers to their advantage,
Absolutely
would they?
not.
The real man at a disadvantage is Matt Justice having to defend his title, not against one or two, but against three different men. Walter Hauser displaying fundamental pro wrestling with that Samoan drop. Nasty in the center of the canvas.
Oh, and from behind, AKIRA was measuring Hauser, and AKIRA, the opportunist, saw an opening, and that plays to your point, Christian. They may have been allied in their thoughts against Bobby Fish, but it's every man for themselves. One fall to a finish. AKIRA in battle is a fighter through and through, and when he sees an opening, he'll take it.
BRG, I gotta ask you, man, you're in a little bit of a mood today. Everything okay?
No, I'm upset. Haven't we discussed this already?
What's wrong? Have you noticed any, like, brown bears following you around or anything? Is there, I'm just...
Joe, this guy will punch you in your face.
What else? What's next? A Winnie the Pooh joke?
Oh, to the outside, AKIRA, Justice Spill. And this matchup certainly playing to the strengths of Justice and AKIRA. You made the point, Christian, that alliances will be fleeting. It is one fall to a finish. Justice has to have his head in a swivel.
Yeah, if there's one man who can complain about the matchmaking tonight, it's got to be Matt Justice. Defending his national openweight title against three different men. He doesn't even have to be involved in the pinfall for him to lose his championship tonight.
The playing's not in his wheelhouse, though. It's buy the ticket, take the ride. Caution to the wind as AKIRA sent hurling into that guardrail.
Yeah, AKIRA, he's a tough guy, though. He can go there, he can get thrown around into some metal guardrails and still live to fight another day.
I don't think he's that tough.
You don't?
No.
You were in the ring with him in the gravity gamble.
Exactly, I'm the perfect person to provide that perspective.
Oh, look at this.
Well, there's a perspective from the eyes of Matthew Justice.
How am I not
Justice
surprised?
has a table.
Brett, you realize there's no disqualifications, right? You've taken umbrage with everything in this match. It's all legal.
It's unfair to Bobby Fish, all right? It's unfair to Bobby Fish.
Well, what about when you guys beat up Paul Walter Hauser and you were out there, Fish was out there, it's supposed to be the Andersons against Justice and Hauser once upon a time.
There was no title on the line, Joe. It's not the same.
No. You must have been watching AI footage, if anything. Geez, great journalism there, Joe.
Okay, sorry. Sorry I brought it up.
You gotta watch out for that AI, Joe.
Well, you gotta watch out for Matthew Justice and AKIRA, the king of the death match. Cork and Hall, Big Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh, Justice right over the guardrail into the fans here in Atlanta.
Yeah, and AKIRA is measuring Justice as Fish wears away at Paul Walter Hauser.
Oh, AKIRA! AKIRA flies over the guardrail.
Justice and AKIRA into the front row. And it's Bobby Fish left alone with Paul Walter Hauser. Keep in mind, last time we saw Hauser oppose their own horseman, that Texas Tornado match, where Paul London was handcuffed to the turnbuckle by someone to my right, and it was Hauser fighting practically the entire horseman group.
Man, this is sold out tonight here in Atlanta, Georgia. All seats taken, super no vacancy. BRG, we want to thank you and, of course, the Horsemen for providing all these fans the opportunity to see you and spend money here at MLW.
I live to please the fans of MLW. What can I say?
I'm sure. Well, Bobby Fish lives for the fight, lives to get that victory. He's a competitor through that sliding forearm shot. Could be able to put Hauser away, and Justice and AKIRA save the day for their own championship interest. BRG, you got to give at least credit to Paul Walter Hauser for his toughness and his ability to take the fight for you guys, right?
Okay, no, I don't call toughness on a 3-on-1 situation against Bobby Fish, all right? No.
What about all the other matches?
Oh my goodness, nasty. Tornado DDT, got it.
That could be it.
Oh.
I am not going to give that C-list actor any credit, all right?
AKIRA, former middleweight, former tag team champion. And I'll tell you what, AKIRA did not come up on the winning end of the gravity gamble, but I think that brings out something in AKIRA. It changes him.
Beautiful strike by AKIRA. Oh, and a spear! An answer from Justice. Can he retain his championship?
No! But you see that,
goodness.
That heart and fight in AKIRA. Most people, when they lose a war, they retreat and regroup. AKIRA knows no such thing. He will continue to battle forward. He will evolve into the psycho samurai you see before you, as Fish and Hauser doing battle on the apron.
We saw Hauser last year in an MMA fight against Tom Lawlor, and now thinks he can strike with Bobby Fish. Those are the most educated feet in pro wrestling. I would not be trying that. On the other side, AKIRA and Matt Justice now brawling in dangerous territory.
Well, Hauser staying on his feet. He's bringing the fight.
Oh, look at this. Justice, fireman's carry. Justice is a complete psychopath, Joe.
Oh, AKIRA.
No way! Oh, my goodness! DVD! Through the table!
And that's what you can expect in the era of thrash.
All right, Bobby, now's your chance. Take advantage.
That could be Bobby Fish next. Both those men are seriously hurt, but this gives an opportunity for Bobby Fish or Paul Walter Hauser to capitalize. Imagine Paul Walter Hauser as the new Openweight champion. It can happen, gentlemen.
What the hell does he have, a sock? What the hell is in that?
Well, I guarantee you're gonna find out.
Oh, no.
No! Yeah!
Absolutely not!
Mud tax! No disqualification.
At least it's not honey.
Yeah, look at it. Easy.
Sorry, Brent, sorry.
Goslin's throwing a conniption fit over here.
Stupid idiots.
Joe, this is illegal what we're witnessing here. I mean, they got the tax.
This is illegal. This is illegal.
That's right,
They shouldn't be
BRG.
doing
That's
this.
right.
I'm gonna put a stop to this.
Wait, get back here. Don't do this again. Oh, Gus. Why? Hauser.
Oh.
Goslin's got Hauser. And Bobby Fish.
Oh, the Easy kick through the table. My God, Walter Hauser might be out.
Hauser's got a glazed over look in his eyes. I think he hit his head on the unprotected floor. And so much for Goslin say he wouldn't use the numbers. He's a damn liar.
BRG trying to raise the unconscious carcass of Hauser. With tax in his back, now Hauser strewn out in the middle of the ring.
It's academic from here. Fish has the Openweight title. Wait a minute. Hauser got the shoulder up. How in the hell did Hauser get a shoulder up?
For the last year, Hauser has tried to rebrand himself into our industry as a legitimate pro wrestler. Tonight, Hauser shows his heart and he's stepping up to the plate against three of the best on the planet.
This could be the crescendo to that journey. Hauser is not a token celebrity appearance. He believes in Major League Wrestling. He believes in this sport. And Ryan Gosselin believes in eliminating him.
We knew it was just a matter of time as BRG sat ringside with us at the commentary position that he would get involved, and now Bobby Fish stacking that table. Brett, are you back? You're back at commentary. Brett, what were you doing?
That's right. That's right. We got this now, baby.
Yeah,
we got this now. We got this now.
Oh no! Yeah! Justice with a spear. One man militia never made a table he couldn't break. Justice the pin. Got him.
Here's your winner and still MLW National Openweight Champion, Matthew Justice!
You can see the wreckage, the carnage strewn throughout this arena. It may have been the survival of the sickest, but the bottom line is Matthew Justice is still your national openweight champion. And here's just a few highlights as to how Matthew Justice shows you he is absolutely indestructible.
Let's hear from the champ.
Atlanta. I told you we're gonna have a knockdown, drag out brawl right here at center stage, and we did just that. Paul, hold up. Don't go anywhere, my man. You know, it ain't always pretty, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. This man, he already has gold of his own in the acting world, and that hasn't stopped him from having any type of attitude or large head. He's put his boots on, and he's went to work in the trenches, just like me and all of the other guys that make Major League Wrestling what it is.
Amen. You gotta respect Justice's opinion. I think Walter Hauser earning the respect of all the fans of Major League Wrestling.
You can tell that he actually loves professional wrestling because he honors it and he respects it. And in my book, he's the man for that.
Oh. Listen, this is a decorated title with a serious resume of past championship holders. But I speak for at least myself and some of you fans when I say, you make this belt look amazing, bro.
Hell yeah, he does.
Oh my God!
Oh, now what? Brett!
Shut up!
Why do you have to ruin everything?
This isn't one of your god-awful C-list dramas, Paul!
Who the hell is even talking?
What the?
What happened to Southern hospitality?
No, that's earned, not given.
You suck.
No, 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 no. Keep back.
No, this is good. This will be fun. Let's hear what this dork has to say.
That was so sweet for what you had to say, Matt. All right, we get it. You won tonight. God knows if I was in the ring with you, that title would not be around your waist. It would be around mine. I'm damn well talking about you, Justice.
He can't hear you. That hardware is too loud.
You can't hear me?
Listen up! I've been waiting for so long! Shut your damn mouths and let me speak!
The people here are maybe rude. What's going on? Thought Atlanta was supposed to be polite.
Hey, BRG, I want to hear what you have to say about me. What's your latest diss? What's your latest slam?
I've been doing a lot of research, Paul. I've been trying to wonder why you were hired by MLW. And I finally realized it. These people love you because they can laugh at you.
It's an interesting theory for BRG.
You fit the role here like you fit the role in your movies. The fat, out of shape, comedic relief.
Come on. There's so much more than
Okay, you know what?
a movie role.
You know what? No, this is good. Hey, BRG, real recognize real. Yes, in my movies, whether it's Cobra Kai or I, Tonya or whatever, I play a lot of, thank you. I play a lot of comic reliefs, but BRG, I do that as acting. The difference is I put comic relief on. You are the only person who is comic relief, and everybody knows it except for you.
The hell do you mean? I am not comic relief. Yeah, that's right. Keep him back. Keep him back. Back him up.
Brett's in a volatile
you're
mood
lucky
here.
These guys are standing between us, or I kick your ass, Justice.
It's been a long month and a half for BRG.
Thank God for this MLW crew. I'm so scared of you. Listen. Let me put an italics on this text here. Let me bolden this for you. You do look more like a wrestler than I do. I will give you that. And you know what? I don't even mind the comic relief stuff. You know what I actually don't like about you, though? You're like every other spoiled, dumb, rich guy who goes and pays people to do the legwork and the dirty work, and then you take the credit. Look at Apple. You think that company was built on Steve Jobs or the thousands of coders and people that did his work all day? You are the same way. You take all the credit, you want all the glory with none of the heavy lifting. Well, let me tell you what, in my eyes, you are a good wrestler, but you're an even better bitch.
Whoa!
Damn.
Shut your damn mouths!
I think Paul struck a nerve.
Them's his fighting words, Joe.
You want to talk about my wealth, Mr. Working Class Hollywood actor? Buddy, you're a hypocrite because you of all people should know that money buys convenience.
Money buys convenience. What is that?
What is this? Oh, wait a minute.
What the?
That's not MLW staff at all. Those are paid thugs from the Rogue Horsemen.
You can see the mood change there, Joe, as those men all turned around and revealed Rogue Horseman t-shirts, and they must be paid
AKIRA
for this assault.
Swinging whatever he can to fend off these hired thugs. Here's Brock Anderson. Here's C.W. Anderson. The Rogue Horsemen have backup hidden in plain sight. Gosselin was never in danger. And that's why he was so damn confident out there. And now, the numbers game, again, firmly entrenched in Horseman country.
AKIRA in deep trouble, in that National Openweight champion now strewn on the canvas. Oh, my God.
Fish wrenching the knee and the leg of AKIRA. AKIRA has so many major events coming up through MLW, through Japan, and now now. These thugs, these hired goons, with a table in the ring, it's gonna go from bad to worse, and you gotta believe, between the first blood match, between the honey trap match, between everything we've seen with the Rogue Horsemen, this has driven them to a new edge or beyond it. Keep in mind, Paul London is not here this week. It is AKIRA.
He can't do it through that damn table now!
Remember what AKIRA did to Gosselin on the Gravity Gamble? Brett hasn't forgotten.
No.
AKIRA pays. And I don't care if you are the king of the death match. That's gonna hurt like hell when the Andersons are manhandling you through that shattered wooden steel.
BRG somehow feeling better now, in a better mood after absolutely dismantling Matthew Justice and AKIRA.
How convenient.
The Horsemen leave their mark on center stage. And on some of Major League Wrestling's absolute best, Matthew Justice won this matchup, and you wouldn't be able to tell. But in the end, the Rogue Horsemen, in their own way, in their own shady methods, got what they consider tonight their latest sweet victory.
Hits hard. Hits faster. Hits first. Hits new. Hits different.
This is Major League Wrestling, where styles make fights and nothing is off limits.
Hits real.
Center of the ring, what do these men have left?
Welcome to a new age of combat. MLW Wrestling. This era hits real.
The biggest show in Major League Wrestling history is going down. Saturday night, April 5th, presented live on YouTube. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, emanating from the Commerce Casino in Los Angeles, because for the first time ever, MLW takes over LA. And in the City of Angels, 40 combatants will throw down. It's the largest match in professional wrestling, the Battle Riot. But this year, it's different. For the first time in history, the MLW World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in the Battle Riot. That's right, Matt Riddle must defend his title in the most unpredictable match ever. And here's the twist. No one, not even Riddle, knows when he'll enter. Will he pull number 1 and have to be an Iron Man? Could he land number 20 right in the thick of the fight? Or will the champion enter last at number 40 with the ultimate advantage? The only way to survive is to be the last man standing. Over the top rope eliminations, pinfalls and submissions count. Weapons are legal, no disqualifications. A new participant enters every 60 seconds until all 40 warriors are in. And when it's all said and done, only one will walk out as the MLW World Heavyweight Champion. Who's heading to LA to riot? Atlantis Jr., leading CMLL's new era. Could he make history and claim MLW gold? Bobby Fish, BRG, Brock, and C.W. Anderson, the Rogue Horsemen are in. If they control the ring, Riddle could be in serious danger. Donovan Dijak, he's taken down one half of the Filthy Bros. Is Riddle next? Hechicero, could he cast a spell over MLW to emerge victorious? Barbano Cavernario, the savage Rudo Caveman of CMLL, a perfect fit for Battle Riot's chaos. Okumura, the legendary Lucha Resu Master, is officially in the riot. Paul London, the intrepid traveler, returns for carnage. Paul Walter Hauser, from the red carpet to the riot. The Hollywood star is bringing the fight to LA. Could he win his first championship under LA's bright lights? And last but not least, the two-time MLW World Heavyweight Champion, Satoshi Kojima. And this is just the beginning. More names will be added in the days ahead. Stay locked into MLW.com and follow MLW on social media for the latest updates on the biggest extravaganza in MLW history. Celebrities will be in the house. MLW, NJPW, and CMLL's best will collide. Watch live, watch for free, Saturday night, April 5th, only on YouTube and for free. This is Battle Riot 7. Welcome back into Intimidation Games, joined by the entire Casa de Duran, and Cesar maybe in the driver's seat now, thanks to Super Fight, when he snuck into Eric Bischoff's office unattended and rescued those MLW classified documents.
Renegades! Tonight, I have very important news. Noticias muy importantes. Because I just have saved MLW from the Bischoff problem. Yes, by retrieving a very important top secret MLW file that contains certain opportunity. Now, Kurt Bauer, the great CEO of MLW, being a clever man, he has taken notice. And now, Kurt and I are friends. He trusts me because he knows that unlike that other puto, I won't bankrupt Bauer. Because I'm good for business, I'm good for MLW, and I bring money!
He brings family baggage with it too, but no question, Cesar knows how to make dinero.
As such, Kurt has just named me Presidente of MLW!
Cesar Duran acquires more power. MLW president? Cesar wielding more influence than ever.
How nice, Daddy. It's so good, MLW Presidente, wow. Now I wonder, does that mean that I still have to orchestrate my own power grabs? Does this mean that now you're gonna have me beg for mercy? Huh? Are you gonna strut around and show off your power?
Why do you have to be such a proud kid? Can you just appreciate that your father became the president of MLW and we're gonna be the
answer. What are you doing? Is this about my Colombian knife collection?
I have something for you.
Something for Selena? What's this about? Oh.
Selena, will you marry me?
Doro popped the question. Doro popped the question here in front of the world. What you gonna say? Selena Toro?
Yes!
She said yes! She did. Oh no, Cesar! Cesar couldn't handle the emotion of the moment. Cesar's not only gained the president's position, but he's gained a son-in-law too. What a moment for Casa de Duran at Intimidation Games.
On April 5th, the MLW World Heavyweight Champion Matt Riddle faces a colossal challenge. For the first time ever at Battle Riot 7, Matt Riddle puts his World Championship on the line against not one but 39 formidable foes.
He's teetering! Don't do this! This is absolute chaos.
Legends, mystery combatants, surprises, all fighting for one singular goal, his title. Can Matt Riddle survive his greatest challenge, or will a new champion be crowned? 40 ferocious fighters, one match. MLW Wrestling presents Battle Riot 7, live from Los Angeles, Saturday, April 5th on YouTube.
Kurt has just named me Presidente of MLW!
It was life-changing news for Cesar Duran moments ago in more ways than one. Not only is El Jefe the brand new MLW president, but his daughter Selena now officially engaged to be married to Doro. Cesar still recovering from the news, but we do understand one man less than pleased by this recent revelation is Eric Bischoff himself.
Well, he said he liked mind altering. Well, I guess being in the ring with 39 other guys would probably alter his mind just a little bit. But hey, either way, it's going to be fun to watch, man. All right. All right. Thanks. Talk to you soon.
Oh, hey, Mr. Bischoff.
What the hell are you doing here?
I run this city.
You
This
don't
is
run
my
nothing. You're
house.
supposed to be on the parking
No,
lot.
no, not anymore. You see, Cesar is the matchmaker now. And Cesar has a open door policy. So that means that I'm gonna punch my ticket to Battle Riot in LA, and you, well, your time's up.
Time's up? What do you mean my time's up? Open the door! Hey! Ah! I need to talk to Court, and I need to talk to Court. Now, I don't care how busy he is. Have him call me. I'm in a loading dock. For crying out loud, I can't even get back in the building.
Well, it looks like the man who would be king just got unceremoniously removed from his own castle. But on the subject of promoters with a history of abusing their power, St. Laurent became crossed with filthy Tom Lawlor after he betrayed a 20-year friendship to chase the almighty dollar, and Lawlor has not gone quietly since. Targeting Donovan Dijak, the disruptor, the two have been on a collision course. But when Lawlor had an opportunity to make a statement at St. Laurent's expense, Lawlor exercised revenge the only way he knows how, by snapping the arm of his one-time promoter and friend. Donovan Dijak standing by with his reaction.
This is not over. Tom, Lawlor, this is not over! You think you can do what you want to me? You think you and your stoner-ass friend, Matt Riddle, you think you can disrespect me, break my manager's arm, make me look like an asshole? No. Not on my watch, Tom. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get revenge. Not only against you, but against your scumbag buddy, Matt Riddle. That championship, that MLW championship at Battle Riot, that's mine. You will never disrespect me or St. Laurent ever again.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, the Human Asteroid, Leon!
Well, we saw this dynamic young luchador, 26 years of age, a breakout debut here in the Major League, defeating a veteran of nearly 4 decades, Virus, back at Reloaded. This young man certainly has already caught the eye of many top luchador competitors as well as promoters down south of the border, only naturally find a home here in the Major League.
Leon, a young guy, but certainly making waves already after his Major League Wrestling debut recently, and certainly a guy you would think would be a dream match against the champion Mystico in the future, but first has to prove himself tonight.
And his opponent, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 1.21 gigawatts, the Time Splitter, Kushida!
And certainly you've seen this man globe-trotting for many, many years. A legend when it comes to the junior heavyweights of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And a hero's welcome here in Atlanta.
Kushida finally here in Major League Wrestling. A world-renowned star, one of the top fighters on the planet, is here in the Major League.
Been about 1.5 years since we've seen Kushida in an MLW ring, but certainly has not slowed down in any respect. Kushida and Kevin Knight, the Jet Setters, New Japan Pro Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champions, recently Wrestle Kingdom in the Tokyo Dome. They had a chance to defend those championships in the biggest card of the year in the country of Japan. Kushida's been a 6-time IWGP Junior Champion, a 4-time tag champion, not just with Kevin Knight, but of course with Alex Shelley as the time splitters as well. He has won the best of the Super Juniors 2015, 2017, the 2016 J Cup. And Kushida, certainly, back to the future mentality. There's a lot of connections you can make to pop culture, but certainly I think the fact that Kushida has so many miles on his body, but the man doesn't age, the man doesn't slow down, the man's going just as hard as he ever has before.
Yeah, really impressed with his ground-based game there. Mat wrestling, now looking for, trying to attack the legs on jiu-jitsu approach.
Yeah, notice Kushida was trying to lure Neon in to a ground game there, trying to trap him in a guard position, but Neon a little bit of a step ahead, looking to quicken this pace. Yeah, you mentioned, you made a good point, Chris, when you talked about how great a Neon Mystico matchup could be. We saw in the locker room area a number of weeks ago, Mystico coming up to Neon and giving his endorsement, and hey, kid, you had a hell of a debut, and Mystico went as far as to say, I would love to team with you one day. And Neon, very flattered, said, I would love to do that, but I want to make sure I'm ready to live up to your expectations and your history, your resume. I need to keep working to prove myself. That's a very humble, mature outlook from a young kid.
Yeah, what a test he has here tonight against Kushida, of course, who's controlling the arm and a beautiful arm drag in deep. Oh, Neon, though, counter, beautiful now. Wow, these guys going back and forth.
Looking for an advantage. Physically so, very evenly matched. Experience-wise, it's advantage Kushida. But Neon, the quickness. Neon's been a success, not just in Mexico, now in the United States, also in the UK, where he was the Rev Pro Wrestling Undisputed British Cruiserweight Champion. Shout out to Andy Quilton and all the people doing big things out in Rev Pro, an affiliate of, look out, an affiliate of CMLL, and certainly you gotta believe Neon will have in his crosshairs one day that middleweight championship, where you think about Mystico and certainly Esfinge and Templario and Barbaro Cavernario, the influx of CMLL talent that have had, a bullseye on Mystico has completely transformed that division. And whether you're a luchador, whether you're from Japan, England, or the United States, I don't know if it's, Kushida traps the arm and has that cross-arm breaker. And look at the torque on the shoulder, the bend on the upper body. And it looked like Neon was ready to tap out, Christian, but even if he did, would not have counted outside the ring.
Yeah, unable to secure a submission there ringside, but was the damage done on the ligaments inside the shoulder of Neon?
Kushida, also keep in mind, before he was a world-renowned professional wrestler, he started training MMA in high school and actually retired from MMA with an undefeated 6-0-2 record. So you see Kushida going to the ground, it's not by accident, it's not just because he's out there with a luchador, it's because Kushida feels very, very at home on the mat, and no one has been able to best him when it's mixed martial arts style.
Yeah, Kushida, of course, one of the top athletes and fighters in our sport, but it's his brain and brilliance. So far, isolating that left shoulder, attacking the body part over and over. Kushida trying to limit Neon's movement in the ring. Look at that. Nice. Kushida now into the submission. Beautiful transition there.
Kushida has great ring position. He has Neon trapped. There's nowhere to go. There's no appendage to counter.
And the shoulder's already damaged, Joe. He's already taken a ton of attacks on that shoulder, and now Kushida ripping at those ligaments even further.
Kushida looked like he's trying to turn Neon over to trap the shoulder. No, Neon counters!
Wow, what a counter. What a counter by the luchador. Neon now using the leverage, using his body weight to really pull.
You can see Kushida, the pressure is low on Neon. He has the legs crimped and pushing back on the arm and the shoulders. This is just great wrestling and counter wrestling as Kushida looks to regain the advantage, and he does!
Two international stars going back and forth, mat wrestling, trying to control the canvas and the space within the squared circle. Kushida right now with an advantage and a damaged left arm of Neon.
He's matching bow and arrows back and forth, showing you the parity, showing you how evenly matched The middleweight division is up and down the rankings. And now a standing reversal. Neo looking in for the DDT.
Yeah, but you can see the damage just from that elbow drop landing on his back and shoulder. Neon goes in for the cover, not able to get that leverage with the damaged arm. You can see he's still going through it, a ton of pain there. Both shoulders been attacked during this match.
That's a great point. You think about how involved the Lucha Libre style is when it comes to body movement, when it comes to agility, when it comes to springboards, when it comes to just having control over all of your appendages, all of your surroundings. If that side of the body is exposed for punishment, or if that arm cannot give you the strength to springboard or to help keep your balance, a lot of your arsenal could be completely null and void.
Big right hand from Kushida, but he eats a kick. Standing enziguri by Neon. Neon now signals to the crowd, plotting his next attack.
This will be a test to the shoulder. There's nothing wrong with the lower body.
Springboard over the top, my goodness gracious! Neon almost taking himself out, crashing into Kushida on the outside.
Neon put it all on the line. He soared high and scored big.
For the folks here in Atlanta who didn't know Neon coming into this fight, they know him now. They will never forget him.
Neon came up favoring the knee, though, and still has not been able to get back to his feet. Kushida the worse for wear, though. Referee Frank Gastineau in the ring administering a count. If he gets to 20, it will be a double count out.
Man, Atlanta is juiced up for Neon.
They have been juiced up all night for intimidation games, and with good reason.
Look at this, Neon going high risk again. Up the top! Moonsault by Neon!
Will that be all? No! Kushida's waited a year and a half to get back to the Major League, and he does not want to go back home with a loss.
Kushida's a young guy, but I mean, he's a legend in our sport, one of the great strikers and mat-based wrestlers in the game, and right now, Neon, he's keeping up with him. Neon with the advantage.
Neon only a few years into the sport. This could be a banner victory.
My goodness.
For the human bastard who scores big.
How does he do it? So impressive, so nimble. Neon now looks for a pinning combination. No, it's a submission. Right arm trapped. Kushida, will he tap out?
Oh, look at the arc on the neck.
He's so close to the ropes, Joel, mere inches, but
you can see the welt on the clavicle of Kushida as well. That could be bruising and breaking a Kushida to the ropes at the last possible moment. That was a very, very awkward, violent contortion. Christian, I don't think Kushida could have held on another few seconds.
the appreciation from these fans, some of the most educated fans in all of pro wrestling here in Atlanta, sold out tonight for this hot match.
Oh, they know MLW hits real, and Kushida connects flush right in the side of the jaw.
Kushida looks for a fisherman, but it's a nice counter.
Oh, he's looking for Back to the Future, but they counter, and who's gonna get the shoulders down of the other? Who's got the leverage?
Oh my goodness.
That's about as close as you can come without the elusive 3 count. Urgency in the bondage of Kushida.
Oh, Kushida attacking the left arm with the already damaged shoulder, but able to go back, and now Kushida back and forth, these two go.
Kushida was looking for the hoverboard lock, but couldn't get it. Six did it fall.
He caught him, Joe. He's got the arm. He's got the arm.
Oh, Neo's got the counter, though. He bridges that gap. He breaks the grip.
Pinning combination.
Crucifix cradle, but a kick out. What a battle. Hurricane Rondo hangs on. Rolls with the momentum. Shoulders down. Reversal by Neo. And Kushida back up in a dominant position.
Oh, he got him.
No. Oh, I could have sworn it was 3, but the action's so rapid fire. Referee Gastineau's the best in the sport. He's on top of things. That's Neo and Kushida. Fight their hearts out here at MLW Intimidation Games. We are sold out in Center Stage, Atlanta.
And now Neon's gonna go again. High risk, Joe. Oh, but he eats a kid, Kushida. Johnny on the spot.
Oh, they are both as high as you can be on the top turnbuckle. Super Hurricane Kushida gonna take Neon back to the future. Kushida victorious in his MLW return.
Here is your winner, the Time Splitter, Kushida!
What a breathtaking victory for Kushida, his first time in MLW in a year and a half. You can call him the Time Splitter, but sometimes in that ring, when Kushida's making magic, it's like time stands still. Our replay shows you absolutely scintillating offense, an athletic masterpiece of back-and-forth wrestling.
And for Neon, just the ability to hang with a legend like Kushida. Everything about Neon was tested tonight. Everything about Kushida tested as well. These two men delivered one hell of a fight.
Finally, I'm back in MLW. I wrestle Battle Royale 7. See you out there.
Kushida marking his territory, and it looks like this is far from a one and done. Kushida's coming to Los Angeles. Kushida's coming to Battle Riot, and if he's one of the 40 competing for an MLW World Championship, he's got to be an immediate odds-on favorite.
Man, bro, this is the coolest gift I ever got. I mean, the history that goes behind the MLW Heavyweight Championship is just so big. You know, it's great. It is truly the greatest gift I've ever received. Thank you.
Seriously?
Bro.
Dude, I saw that thing. I saw it and I thought to myself, who else could that thing be fit for? Who else has big belt energy like this? No one. This one is truly made for a king. The king of bros.
Bro, you couldn't have said it any better. And I want you to know, this is just some fly-by team, bro. This is forever. We are truly the filthiest of filthy bros. And I would even go as far as saying that we are BFFF.
The F does that mean?
Best fucking friends forever, dude. Yeah. Bring it in, bro.
Hell yeah.
Bro, and honestly, you gave me a gift that was breathtaking. I didn't know what to say. So I have a gift for you. And I don't want you to say anything, but close your eyes.
It's not that vodka protein.
Not the vodka protein this time. It's way better. Close them. Drum roll, please. And open. What? Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. I look like a god. I've been hanging out at CrossFit for 6 months. What is this picture from?
Bro, exactly.
Oh
it's art like us. Timeless. Best fucking friends forever. Yeah, dude.
Hey, can I touch it?
Yeah, please. That's what she said.
Jen, Tom, you guys are up. Time's up. We gotta get you out for the match. It's time, like right now, guys.
Hey, we can enjoy this later.
Take this.
Hey, hold this.
Yeah, we'll be back. Just hold it right there. Actually, stand right there.
Right there. Yeah, thank you.
We'll be back.
Got it.
Don't move. Let's go. Yeah.
Matt Riddle, Filthy Tom Lawlor, the Filthy Bros have never been more on the same page. They will need it tonight. An army is pursuing them. AKIRA Kwan, Mads Kruger want all the power. They've got a guaranteed title match. Matt Riddle may not even make it to Battle Riot in Los Angeles. That tag team match is next.
On April 5th, the MLW World Heavyweight Champion Matt Riddle faces a colossal challenge. For the first time ever at Battle Riot 7, Matt Riddle puts his World Championship on the line against not one but 39 formidable foes.
He's teetering. Don't do this. This is absolute chaos.
Legends, mystery combatants, surprises, all fighting for one singular goal, his title. Can Matt Riddle survive his greatest challenge, or will a new champion be crowned? 40 ferocious fighters, one match. MLW Wrestling presents Battle Riot 7, live from Los Angeles, Saturday, April 5th on YouTube.
Back here on MLW Intimidation Games with breaking news. El Presidente Cesar Duran has had a roller coaster of a night, but has wasted no time making moves. His rival Eric Bischoff wasn't just booted by Bomaye Fight Club's Alex Kane tonight. We understand Eazy-E has officially been shown the exit door. Eric Bischoff fired by MLW's new president. We are told Eric was emailed notification of this news during the break. I guess that beats FedEx, but Eric Bischoff is gone from MLW.
¡Ah!
¿Qué pasó, León? ¿Qué pasó? Tranquilo, tranquilo. Recuerda que cuando uno pierde, siempre aprende. Y esta noche vas a aprender más de lo que has aprendido. Yo simplemente lo que vengo a decirte es algo muy fácil. Hoy viene Máscara Dorada conmigo. Y lo que hemos hecho en México, lo quiero hacer aquí en Estados Unidos. Y si tú lo aceptas, podemos hacer aquí el Sky Team.
Se me hace una grandísima idea. Además, nuestros estilos se combinan. Son estilos muy parecidos. Y lo que estamos haciendo en México, lo podemos llevar a cualquier parte del mundo. Y ahora, aquí en Estados Unidos, con MLW.
Yo acepto esa propuesta. Sé que hoy no fue una buena noche. Pero sé también que podemos hacer historia aquí en MLW. Yo acepto esa propuesta.
Esto es fácil y sencillo. México, Estados Unidos, Japón, cualquier parte del mundo. Simplemente es que ustedes quieran, porque yo quiero, y el Sky Team simplemente será para el mundo.
The following fight is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. This is a tag team event. Introducing team number one at a total combined weight of 524 pounds, the Concrete Dragon, AKIRA, and the Black Hand of CONTRA, Matt Cool Kruger. This is CONTRA Unit.
Without question, CONTRA Unit has been an intimidating, unsettling entity everywhere they go. But now knowing that Kruger holds the power of a title shot anytime he wants, you always have to have your head on a swivel. Not only could CONTRA strike at any time, but they could hijack and take over MLW's richest prize and all the power that comes with it in the snap of their fingers.
CONTRA already one of the most powerful presences in the history of Major League Wrestling, but now their leader of CONTRA, Mads Kruger, able to activate his title opportunity at any time. Will it be tonight, Joe? That's the question.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, and out respectively, at a total combined weight of 420 pounds.
And here we go, CONTRA Unit against the Filthy Bros. And to say the least, this has been brewing for quite some time, a number of months. Riddle has been a target of CONTRA Unit since practically day one, and now that he's MLW World Champion, that has only intensified as Riddle and Quan battle. And we lost Kruger and Lawlor for a moment, but they're on the staging area, and you gotta wonder what's gonna happen. Riddle, a former Battle Riot winner, Lawlor, a former Battle Riot winner, Kruger holding the power of that title match. The next few months of MLW could change drastically just with what we see in this match tonight.
And don't forget Riddle, of course, winning the Battle Riot last year. We'll be in Los Angeles in April for our next Battle Riot event, but right now we've lost all control, Joe. They are brawling all over the arena here.
Stay away from here. Stay away from here.
Hey, back up, Joe, back up.
Kruger is chasing Lawlor throughout this sold-out center stage. He knows Lawlor is one of Riddle's keys to success. He helped train him to the championship. And Quan's choking the life out of Matt Riddle. Will they beat Riddle to a pulp and then activate that title match tonight? Will they do it at Battle Riot in Los Angeles?
Akira Kwan dropping a nasty elbow into the chest and sternum of the world champion, Matt Riddle. Now, Riddle. Kwan able to fight back, my goodness. Just think, Joe, if they do enough damage here on Riddle, it could be Kruger's time tonight. We could see a championship change.
And this is exactly how CONTRA wants it. No rules, no technique, no catch as catch can, no grappling. Let's just fight until somebody can't fight any longer.
Watch out, Joe, here they come.
Oh, what in the world? Lawlor and Kruger are on the upper level, and Riddle taking Kwan as well.
I had to fist bump Riddle. I mean, he's just got so much charisma, man. He just
don't get any closer.
Finally achieving his dream, and whoa! And a smash in a cup.
Kwan from behind with a beverage. And I don't think we've had a bell. I don't know if this is officially a match. It's just anarchy all over center stage.
Tom Lawlor looking worse for wear right here next to the broadcast position as Matt Riddle fighting Akira Kwan as well. Joe, there's no control here in this fight. And now, and look at Riddle.
Riddle's got Kwan.
Riddle's got Kwan up in the air.
He's gonna throw him off the edge.
These guys 15 feet or so. I understand, Tom, I understand.
Well, Lawler's feeling that he's in the moment. This is the fight of a lifetime. This is the rebellion to the CONTRA unit hostile takeover. We saw Kruger decimate Riddle at the end of Reloaded.
Filthy Bros with the advantage now. Fist pound right there.
Yeah.
Filthy Tom Lawlor and the world champion, Matt Riddle.
Well, CONTRA unit wants Matt Riddle to live in fear, to always be turning behind his back, waiting for what's next. But Riddle and Lawlor don't live life like that. They live life on their own terms, and they're gonna fight for the freedom to do that.
Joe, we're starting to restore some order. Now they've fought back ringside, right there on the ring apron, and now Matt Riddle eats a big left hand from the potential #1 contender. I mean, Joe, he's a #1 contender anytime he wants to be.
Yeah, and imagine
he can activate that contract for that world title shot right now if he wants.
Imagine if you're Riddle and you have this to worry about tonight. You have 39 men to worry about in Los Angeles. And yes, folks, that was the bell to start this matchup.
Yeah, we are official after near 10 minutes of brawling into the audience here. Oh, look at that. Riddle, just perfect, picture-perfect suplex.
Yeah, Riddle, that exceptional grip.
God, the strength of Matt Riddle.
That long reach, able to hurl the concrete, dragging around with those suplexes. And you can tell Kwan has been training for high-level fighting. He's never been bigger. He's never been more powerful. But Matt Riddle is finding a way around Kwan's dangerous ways.
Kwan, ever the striker, but right now unable to strike unless he gets to a vertical base, but he eats that clothesline. And now Riddle, Filthy Bros, looking to do some tag team wrestling.
You gotta wonder, Christian, will this be Riddle and Lawlor in Battle Riot? Will they be allies? Will they be foes? With a championship hanging in the balance, much as Kruger is right now.
Well, don't forget, Joe, the world title is on the line. There at the Battle Riot, and
what a thud!
Kwan misses. There will be no friends in Los Angeles.
And there may be no Kwan in Los Angeles. A stereo ankle lock.
Yeah, both men now got that ankle, both left and right ankles taken. Akira trying to get leverage, trying to get as high as he can.
That is a rope break, though. They have to relinquish, and they do. This matchup continues, but the Filthy Bros are taken as a CONTRA unit as only they can do.
The tag team division's got to be shaking in their boots as they watch the Filthy Bros. Of course, the former world champion, Tom Lawlor, and the current world champion, Matt Riddle, coming together. And they got chemistry, boy.
Yeah, and ever since then, they've been a target. CONTRA crashed their victory celebration. Kruger attacked Riddle at the conclusion of Reloaded. We saw Lawlor, a little extra flavor on things. We saw Minoru Suzuki try to recruit Satoshi Kojima, for God's sake.
How fun has this friendship been to watch develop between the Filthy Bros as Akira Kwan Lung blower, then rolls in. Shoulders down for a second. Referee Derek Martha right on top of it. Oh man, standing enziguri, and now Tom Lawlor is shook up. And this is what you love to see from Akira Kwan, certainly the most underrated striker on planet Earth. He's so violent, so accurate.
Well, I don't love to see it, because that means Contra's got an advantage over Lawlor, over Riddle, over all of us, as they try to overtake MLW and build it in the sick image of the atrocity himself, Mads Cruel Kruger. Kruger and Kwan showing that tag team cohesion. They think with one mind, with one battle plan, one leader. It is Kruger's playbook, but it is Kwan who has stepped up as one of the chief generals to carry out that macabre mission. And I don't think there's any competing when it comes to being on the same page with what Contra unit is and has done. As Lawlor trapped for two, Contra is a united front. There are no individuals in Contra. It is Kruger's lead, Kruger's vision.
We talked about the tag team division earlier in this match, and as Akira Kwan able to isolate the left arm, but you know, of course, the Filthy Bros, great chemistry, certainly fun to watch. But is there a more dangerous and dynamic tag team than Akira Kwan with the speed and agility and the striking, and of course, the monster, the almost near invincible Mads Cruel Kruger?
Kwan trained in the pit fighting circuits of Thailand and South Korea and India, perfecting his style, perfecting his striking to do serious long-term damage to anyone who would dare oppose him in a no-holds-barred environment, which feels like it turns into whenever Contra unit is here in MLW.
You know, Filthy Bros both with mixed martial arts backgrounds, both with incredible records in the octagon. But when you look at Akira Kwan, he is an international fighter, a tape fist fighter, someone with a Muay Thai background, fighting in the smokers of Thailand and Bangkok.
Yeah, very no holds barred, very off the official record books is a lot of what Akira Kwan has done as Kruger isolates Lawlor. They've focused on the arm, on the leg, and if you take Filthy Tom Lawlor out, it may be a psychological game to leave Matt Riddle a sitting duck with no friends, no allies, and a major championship-sized target on his chest.
Man, what a show we've had tonight in front of this sold-out crowd here in Hotlanta. We saw a first blood match, we saw tables, we've seen every fighter on the card leave it on the line, and now this incredible tag team match.
Every single athlete turns it up an extra notch on the volume meter when they know Battle Riot is approaching, because that can be a point to reset everything. You could make a career in a night. You could make a moment that will live a lifetime. You could etch yourself in history forever. Or you can fall in spectacular fashion, which is what Kruger hopes will happen to Riddle. What Eric Bischoff hopes will happen to Riddle.
Don't just assume Eric Bischoff's always got a nefarious plan. Eric Bischoff's plan is to earn money for Major League Wrestling, and thus far, I'd have to say he's doing a good job.
And Kwan, drops the side of that open palm, knife edge style on the neck of Lawlor, but catches the leg. Lawlor, an expert in MMA, UFC, NCAA. He can fight you so many different ways. And yeah, the standard, time-tested figure four leg lock here in Atlanta, putting pressure on 7 different parts of the lower human anatomy, as the Dean Gordon Soley would say.
This is why Lawlor is an international fighter, world-renowned in mixed martial arts, able to get submissions from any angle.
Yeah, but his vision was compromised at Kwan trying to take advantage.
Some might call Kwan a dirty fighter. It's just the way he was raised in the game. Kwan gonna leave it all in the ring and seems to get joy from the violence he brings here in the squared circle.
Oh, and there you see the manifestation of what Contra's been doing. Matt Riddle, not a moment of peace, because at any time Kruger could grab him and hurl him, and it's just a painful abyss. as Quan now focuses on Lawlor. And keep in mind, as we mentioned before, Kruger can activate that title match anytime, anywhere he chooses. It could be tonight, it could be at Battle Riot, but Kruger certainly thrives at having that power and having the Riddles and Lawlors of the world at the mercy of this opportunity that he earned in the first ever Gravity Gamble.
Lawlor over there looking for a tag, but it was Riddle who was disposed into the crowd moments ago, still trying to recover and get back to ringside. Right now, though, Lawlor left on his own accord. He's in a 2-on-1 fight, Joe.
Well, keep in mind, Filthy Tom Lawlor, one of the most decorated athletes in MLW history, former world champion, former Battle Riot winner, Opera Cup holder, to be decimated like this, to be systematically dissected by the Contra unit, speaks so much to how dangerous this dark cabal can be. As the hook of the leg, Lawlor gets the shoulder up.
Actually surprised Lawlor kicked out there. It's not every day you take a brain buster from near 7 feet in the air. And that was picture perfect from the leader of Contra.
If Kruger captures that MLW World title, no matter how he does it, that's the biggest piece, maybe the final piece, to the conquering of Major League Wrestling.
Certain amount of swag from Contra right now, certain amount of confidence in the way they've executed their game plan thus far in the match. Fireman's carry here, AKIRA Quan.
Lawlor trying to kick his legs to get free, and into that guillotine choke.
It's not all the way in though. What didn't really have the leverage, able to fight out is Quan. Now both men, so he's looking for it. Oh, beautiful DDT. He was unable to get that front chancery locked in, and he just drops AKIRA Quan right on his head.
Great wherewithal by Filthy Tom Lawlor. Needed something big to neutralize AKIRA Quan. The question now, can Tom Lawlor get to his corner to tag in the MLW World Champion, who has been jonesing to get some action in this matchup for the past 5+ minutes? Does Lawlor know where he is? Quan's closer to his corner than Riddle, and Lawlor to Riddle. Oh, but we got stereo tags. And the king of the bros, one rude dude, fighting for the turf he earned after a 7-year journey. Riddle unloads.
Beautiful go behind, followed by a flying knee from Riddle. Riddle inviting AKIRA to take more damage, but AKIRA might be out. AKIRA Quan finally up to his feet, but Riddle right there! Nasty forearm, going for more, and Riddle digging in deep.
Once those long legs get moving, it's hard to slow him down. And Lawlor from the blind side. Exploder suplex by the champion. Roton connects. Matt Riddle is feeling it as he strings together the offense.
Yeah, Pele kick from Matt Riddle, and now Riddle ducks. What's he gonna do here? Beautiful knee.
A bone to the knee, no pad, no protection. Caught Kruger underneath the jaw.
Matt Riddle able to get his offense up to that near 7 feet, able to raise that knee right into the jaw, and somehow, oh no!
Oh, Kruger put in the...
Damn, Derek Martha just almost lost his life, and what is that?
Quan tried to miss Riddle. Riddle out of the way, the referee got it. The referee's blinded, he can't see.
Bro to sleep from Matt Riddle, and now Riddle up.
Oh my God! Kruger just dropped Matt Riddle square on the top of his head. A malicious and remorseless attack meant to injure Matt Riddle, potentially end his career. And we know what the driving force is, the motivation for Kruger. And wait a minute, that's a Sentai Death Squad. They're marching towards the ring. Is Kruger gonna activate his guaranteed title match now? Riddle's hurt, and hurt badly. Back on Intimidation Games, this fight continues. Now it's Kruger looking to drop Matt Riddle again. Matt Riddle comes back with a cutter. It's Contra Unit versus Tom Lawlor and Matt Riddle. There's no referee. He's been down through the break. And the Sentai Death Squad sees an opportunity to pounce on the champion. Contra may be moments away from activating their guaranteed world title match and taking the title from Riddle before we get to Battle Riot.
Contra continues to terrorize Major League Wrestling. And look at this! Kojima-san is here!
The modern world champion! Remember when Kruger tried to set him on fire? Here comes Donovan Dijak! Everybody's trying to make a statement! With
the Road Horsemen!
7 on the way! They all want to be world champion! The Road Horsemen are here! Here's the Bomaye Fight Club! There will be 39 men! They all want to be world champion! Here's AKIRA! Here's Kushida!
A preview of Battle Riot from Los Angeles!
There's bodies flying, just like there will be in Los Angeles! Get ready to riot! 40 men! One world title hangs in the balance! Los Angeles, we're gonna riot this April!
On April 5th, the MLW World Heavyweight Champion Matt Riddle faces a colossal challenge. For the first time ever at Battle Riot 7, Matt Riddle puts his World Championship on the line against not one but 39 formidable foes.
He's teetering! Don't do this! This is absolute chaos.
Legends, mystery combatants, surprises, all fighting for one singular goal, his title. Can Matt Riddle survive his greatest challenge, or will a new champion be crowned? Kojima, Okumura, Paul Walter Hauser, B.R.G., Brock Anderson, Bobby Fish, Atlantis Jr., Donovan Dijak, Hechicero, Barbaro Cavernario, Paul London, and there's more to come. 40 ferocious fighters, one match. Plus, Mystico defends the MLW World Middleweight title against Templario. Cozy Max take on the Galactic Jet Setters for the MLW World Tag Team titles. And Delmi Exo takes on Shoko Nakajima for the MLW Women's World Featherweight title. MLW Wrestling presents Battle Riot 7, live from Los Angeles, Saturday, April 5th on YouTube.